Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jack Chunky and today we're going to do yet another property review. It is Bintang Bukit Jalil. So let me zoom in. Yes, very small, but there, that bintang with that star. So this is the third property that I'm reviewing within this vicinity. Right beside, you actually have Miko Jalil, and further down that is Aman Jalil, both which I've reviewed just a couple of months back. So all recently VP'd within the past 1 year. This just VP'd only approximately about 2 months ago. And for this Bintang Bukit Jalil, you actually have two blocks. This is the North Tower and the back is the South Tower. So the North Tower, this is the shape, is sort of it's not a straight shape unlike the back. This one here is 47 stories. The back 50 stories. And for this block, total you have actually 1,300 plus units. This one at the front 700 units. The one at the back 600 plus units. The one at the back is slightly more special because from level 47 to 49 you have larger units. Yeah. So for this development in general, there are three layouts in general. ABC. A is 802 square feet, 2 bedroom, 2 bathrooms, and type C, it has 1,200 plus square feet. That is 3 plus 1 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. While for the special units, the one at 47 to 49th of the South Tower, that is between 1,399 to 2,259 square feet, if I'm not mistaken. So okay, yes, without further ado, let's head in. Let's go. So this is the guardhouse. Very nice big entrance. You got 3 in, 3 out, which is rather generous. Yeah, you see, 1, 2, 3. 1 for visitor, 2 for residents. The security, however, a bit lapsed. As a matter of fact, it's not really completed because even you see, right, this is supposed to be a magnetic switch gate. Not yet completed the installation. Okay, let's walk up the ramp and let's head towards the ground floor drop-off lobby. So this project, Bintang Bukit Jalil, Bintang basically means star, of course, in Malay. And why is it called Bintang Bukit Jalil? Is because, yes, yeah, owner. Okay, sorry, the guy was calling out to me. I just walked through and obviously he was a bit scared. Yeah, from time to time I do have this type of encounters, but this is not the worst. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, Bintang Bukit Jalil star, and that's because this property is supposed to be 15 meters above the main road elevated. So this is the highest spot within this vicinity in this small area in Bukit Jalil. And also you couple it with the fact that it has rooftop facilities on level 47. So each block also has these facilities on level 47 and level 50 respectively. Basically, they call it stargazing. Okay, it's blocked. Not this side. Stargazing area where you can look at the stars at night. Hence, that's how they got the name Bintang Bukit Jalil. Okay, there's actually that path which we could walk through, but they've actually covered it. That path there is where is the drop-off lobby. So basically this area here, we are supposed to turn in. You can see, but it's covered. I think he's doing painting works. Then you head there towards your drop-off. Ironically, right, this drop-off lobby, which is rather nice, there's only one, which is for this North Tower. You don't have this nice drop-off lobby at your South Tower, which in a way I feel is more exclusive since you have your larger units on level 47 to 49. You have your penthouse units, which is more than 2,000 square feet. So this is the drop-off area. You can see it's much nicer. Yeah, this is where they drop off. So it makes one loop. You drop off here and you go back down, head towards the guardhouse. This is the mailbox room. Very regular mailbox room. There's no dedicated space for online shopping, so that might be a challenge. As seen with many developments, you need a special place for drop-off. Likely it will be here. These are fluted panels. Okay, without further ado, let's head up to the unit that we're going to review. Let's go. I'm continue on a bit, because always I want to catch the lift itself. Okay, which door I open? Going bonkers, left and right. Okay, we'll just take this one. Level 37, let's go. Stepping out of the lift, we are on the 37th floor. So the lift lobby is also quite nice, quite spacious. And towards this side, windows also quite big, large, so a lot of natural light coming in. So that is the South Tower. We are in the North Tower, and I was mentioning earlier in my video, for the South Tower, you actually have bigger units at the top floors, 47, 48, 49. Yeah. So this is where you have your penthouse layouts and your larger units. You can see basically that they've actually combined it. You only have 2 units. Like here, this 1 unit here, 1 unit here. While for 46 and below, it's actually 3 units. And you can count by the balconies, 1 balcony, 2 balcony, 3 balconies. And then of course on top you have your facilities floor. Okay, let's continue on. So you've got 20 units for a typical floor. Yeah. While it might sound like it's high dense, you've got 8 lifts serving it. So it isn't too bad. 8 lifts to serve. 10 units here and 10 units there. The refuse room is here, very normal refuse room. And this side is your emergency exit in the center. So of course you have another emergency exit, or rather 2 other emergency exits towards the end of the buildings. Yep. Behind this door is where I have the units. 10 units here. Walkway is quite generous. It's 7+ feet if you count. And of course, the area itself also is quite big. We're close to the top, or halfway to the top, since there's still more than 10 stories. Okay, let's review the unit. So this is the unit that we will be reviewing. It's a Type A1 variant, 805 square feet, the smallest available unit layout, with 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms configuration. So the door is quite big. This is 8 feet, the door. And the foyer, this landing area is also quite generous. Well more than enough space for your shoe cabinet. Doesn't block into the door path. Just VP not too long back, 1-2 months back. That's why you see a lot of ongoing constructions and renovations. So stepping in. Immediately you have your kitchen area to my side. So this area is rather large. Yeah. And the kitchen, they give you tiles all the way up to 7 feet. Yeah, so this is higher than a normal 5 feet, but not all the way up, so it's in between. Your DB box. At a glance, your power points also, you don't have a 15 one, it's only 13 amps. So if you want to do a hood hop, And your oven, you would need to pull additional ones. This isn't enough to support. Yeah. So that's the lift lobby area. So this in a way is a corner unit. There's quite some space to the next unit. The next unit is on the other side, behind this door, after this door. This is just the refuse room that we visited earlier. Water inlet and outlet. So this is where you put your washing machine. It's on this part, which is a bit of a waste. If it's on the other side, this side, yeah, this corner here somehow, then it will be much easier to extend this whole kitchen. You can really break this down and push it all the way out. So you have fan hook. This fan hook is provided by the developer, but it's a bit rare to see this type of fan hooks. Usually it's built into the slab itself. But this is an add-on, you can see. So all the rooms have fan hook. This is the living room area. Your fiber wall socket and the TV point is there. And when you have this type of wall, right, where they don't extend all the way to the end, immediately you know that behind this wall is where you are supposed to place your aircon compressors at the balcony. That's why it's a solid wall. Yep, I'm right. So 3, 2 for the rooms and 1 for the living room. Yeah. By the thickness of this copper piping, right, you can tell actually the maximum supported capacity. So this, okay, I forgot the standard, but yes, it correlates to a certain horsepower. This obviously is larger than this, which is much smaller. See, this, and I compare it with this. This is thicker. So this, I would say, at least a step higher. It could be 1.5, it could be 2 horsepower for the living room. So you can't just put bigger capacity aircon without considering the piping. No, it actually correlates to the piping, because the piping is the one that carries the hot air, to the compressor to be exchanged and then to be brought in again. Okay, let's talk about the view. The bottom there is the entrance, that's the guardhouse, and beside this is the free range condo and also the PPAM, Project Perumahan Awam Malaysia, open for civil servants. So can't remember which block is which block, but one block is for civil servants and one block is the free range condo. And here is Tzu Chi International School. Again, I've talked about this school also in my previous 2 videos, which I've reviewed when I reviewed the 2 condos beside. This is an international school, but with very, very affordable fees. You'll be surprised how much it costs. So if you have sent your kid to, let's say, a private daycare, right, and that starts from, I would say, about 1,200, 1,300, 1,400 sometimes for kindergarten daycare, private. This is actually very similar in terms of fees, also about that range. Yeah, so you can go to the website, check out the website, rather affordable, and of course it's actually very, very near. So you can, it's less than 100 meters actually from the guardhouse to the entrance of Tzu Chi International School. So yeah, it's a very potential school, especially if you stay in this condo, slightly more upmarket, slightly more expensive, so the fees itself also relative to the property of this price, you know, it's certainly doable. Heading to my rooms. The ceiling here is much higher, if you notice, compared to some which are lower, and that's because, again, you don't have the aircon piping crossing across, or the electrical wirings, you know, the aircon pipings. And why? It's because the rooms are here. So the rooms, the aircons, it can go directly to this side here. Likewise, the living room one is already here, the aircon piping. Hence, for this side, they can give you all the way up 10 feet. By the way, yes, this is 10 feet. Yeah, I think so, based on my rough estimate. This itself is 7 feet, and here should be about 3 feet, if not more. But I think it should be 10 feet. Very standard tiles, 2x2. This is your common bathroom. I quite like the tiles. I'm not sure if you can see, but I think the motif is quite nice. And they've paired very well with the floor tiles, which mimics a natural stone. This, though, is very small. Orin. So Orin's under the neo-ceramic group. But yeah, such a small, what a waste. Relative to the bathroom, right? Why? Why did they choose this? They should have given a bigger one to just show you how small it is. I can't even stretch fully. If I stretch fully, it will be longer. Can you see? Oh, this one okay, but yeah, anyway, it's too small in short. Water closets also by Orin. Yeah, like the tiles. Only this is my only complaint, way too small. Stepping into the guest bedroom. So aircon piping is there. Yes, this is the more than enough for a king size bed. Okay, queen size bed I would say. A queen size bed is a fair one. You can count. Here, we leave some space at the side, 5 feet. And then you can have your wardrobe towards the end there, this side. Yeah. That being said, there wouldn't be any space for your study table. Probably towards this side, but it will be very close to your bed. Talking about that, the tiles look a little bit different. I'm not sure if you can see, but this is a different shade, that is a different shade. And I'm not sure, is it because it's a rectification works done by, but I don't think so it's rectification works. I think it comes like this. Because if rectification works, right, you can see them redoing the grouting. So this is handover as it is. And it's a different shade of tiles. Again, you can't see the details on the phone, but this somewhat has less patterns compared to this. And this looks brighter. Yeah. So I'm not sure if this is porcelain or ceramic tiles. There's a difference. Porcelain is better in general, you know, higher density, heavier, easier to maintain, better, less porous, which means it absorbs less water and so on and so forth. And with that being said, porcelain tiles, which is the better ones, they have better, it's easier to reproduce with the same shade as opposed to ceramic tiles. So this could be the same batch, same design of tiles, but because of it being ceramic tiles, so another batch came in a different shade. Again, I'm not sure. We really need to check. But at a glance, it looks like it's a different design altogether, somewhat, just a different shade. Okay. That is for the owners to take up with the developer. So this is the master bedroom. You got space behind this door here. If you are single, then that's where I'll do my wardrobe. So I have plenty of space here for your king size, and then probably a nice long office area, bookshelf at this corner here. Windows are 3 panels. It's a pity, I think it'd be nicer if they could somewhat edit slightly more, 4 panels. Same view that you get from the balcony. So again, you overlook Ziqi. That's the LRT station, by the way. This is the LRT station, Alam Sutra. Quite a distance, if I recall correctly, it's 1.5 kilometers. If you want to walk, yeah, you can, but 20 odd minutes, maybe. So this is the aircon point, and you can see this is the box up. So this is the box up that takes the aircon piping towards this side, all the way to the end here, and then this end here, it goes to the balcony. Hence, for your room beside, if you notice, there's also actually a box up above the windows, purely to carry the aircon piping. Pros and cons: if you have box up, it's easier to maintain in a way. If let's say there's anything wrong, you want to upgrade, you want to change the piping and so on, obviously a box up is easier, as opposed to one that is concealed within the wall. This is much harder to break, obviously, your brick wall. This plaster box up is easier. And this is your master bathroom. So again, the same design, same model. Unfortunately, very, very small. Why did they do this? Other than that, it's pretty similar. Yeah. In terms of size also, I think it's there about. Compared to the other one, I like the tiles again. Motif very nice, mimics natural stone. Yeah. Okay. So yes, that sums up the review of this particular unit. If you are interested to get this unit, do reach out to Miko. Or if you are a owner and you want to rent or sell, do reach out to Miko. Yeah. So she's sort of specializes in this area. She has quite a sizable team, so she can easily help. Now that we're finished reviewing this unit, let's go and check out the facilities. Let's go. Kicking off our facilities tour, we are on level 47. Same block, same tower. So this is not a south one, which goes as high as 50. This side, restricted area, you basically got your water tanks. Okay, so no facilities here. The other one, so it's basically half of the floor for your stargazing facilities. Decent at a glance. A fair bit of greenery, so there's some landscaping. I like the fact that it's actually covered. They should make the effort to cover it up, so it's not totally open. So even in the afternoon when it's hot, you can come. And all these airwells is actually also open. Yeah, they cover it, of course, so you don't have direct rain going in. But here it's open, so you get that breeze also. Okay. Yeah, so here, see, it's nice, covered, right? So again, on a hot afternoon, you can come, you can chill. This is the BBQ pit. And some bench. If they could have 2 of these, which to be honest, there's more than enough space to fit in 2, that'd be really great. Then you can have a decent party. This will probably sit 6 to 8. So you have to double that up. Of course, there's sitting all around here also. Some sitting there, but in terms of table, it's only that. Yeah. This is the BBQ pit. So the other block, the south block, also has the sky glazing one, similar facilities in terms of the BBQ pit, you know, this table and so on. So I will not go there. And I would say in terms of size also, it's about the same. It's about half the block only. So the other half, again, it's all your water tanks and so on, similar like what we have here. Okay, that's about it. I don't think so there's anything else here. There was a washroom at the stairs with panic button. That's quite good. This is the emergency exit. So yeah, let's head down to, there's a mid-break actually, yoga deck. That's on level 33 and 34. So let's check that out. Let's go. Stepping off the lift, we are on the 33rd floor. So similar lift lobby treatment, no different from the normal floors. And you will notice this has only 16 units, so 10 there is the same. But this side, you have 4 less units. And the 4 less units have been removed to form your facilities area. Yeah. Wow, this is quite strong. The fan here, there's a suction fan. This is basically your brake tank, water riser pump room. So why do we need a water riser pump room? You know, mid-floors, usually they do, right? If your building is too high, you always have this room. This is because, right, the water from the ground floor is not possible to pump all the way up until the rooftop. You know, we were at the rooftop, 47th, you know, there's all the water tanks. The water can't reach. Hence, the water comes up to this intermediate floor, and they continue here, there's another pump to pump it all the way up. Likewise, this water tank also will be used to serve the floors below, to the units below, because it does not make sense to, let's say you have your unit you know, on a level 15, level 20, or you know, basically below this level. It does not make sense for it to be served by the water tank above, because it's waste of, you know, in a way, energy, right? You pump all your water to the way to the top just for it to come down all the way to serve that unit. No, so those units bottom are usually served by this mid-floor tank. This is the, yeah, basically just chill out lounge. Here, there's no double volume because you use more seatings above here. Again, it occupies 2 floors, 34th, 33rd and 34th, or 33A. I like this big panic button, so there's something very similar on the rooftop that we saw. And this is the other side. This side you have double volume. So when you have this type of facilities, mid-floor facilities break, right, usually it's always double volume. Some even give you a triple volume. Spiral stairs leading up. So if here is full, you don't need to go take the lift, you can just take these spiral stairs up. That's about it. Very straightforward. Fair bit of greenery again. I like that. Yes, let's go and check out the ground floor before we head to the main facilities floor on level 8, 9 and 10. Let's go. So we are back on the ground floor, and there is the lift lobby, while there is the guardhouse. So you have some facilities towards this part, this corner here. Essentially, it's the futsal court. We are close to 11 on a Saturday morning, lovely Saturday morning. Always like Saturday mornings because it's very sunny, no rain. Yeah, nice. This looks like a decent futsal court. And yeah, basically that's about it on the ground floor. Okay, while I'm on ground floor, let me talk about the car park. So there's actually there are two entrances. One there, or three entrances actually. 1, 2, 3. So this one here, it's only for basement 1. You can see that only B1 residents. Visitors park all the way up at level 8, but you don't turn too many times actually, because there's sort of a express ramp. So you only turn a total of 4 times. So each time you turn, it's 2 levels up. And you got another one here, basically this spiral one, that is each and every floor. So if you take this one, you have to turn 8 times. There, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure if you can see. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you reach level 8. Okay, it's very hot. Yes, nothing else on this floor. So let's head to the main facilities floor, level 8, 9, and then 10. So 10 is not much. Main one is on level 8 and level 9, including the swimming pool. Level 10 is pretty much very minor ones, the likes of a viewing deck and so on and so forth. Pretty much like the intermediate floors of 33 and 34. Let's go. Stepping off the lift, we're on level 10. You have a viewing deck here. So this is also the floor where you have your units. Your units start from level 10, total of 20 units, similar to the typical floor. Okay, your viewing deck is just outside here already, but you'll start from that inn there, all the way towards the inn. It's actually open. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, so this is towards the inn. So really not much here. It's supposed to be a viewing deck. Some path, I forgot what's his name. But in all honesty, there's nothing. Yeah, I mean there's even nothing to view for a start. And maybe because this wall is too high. Yeah, you got some space to sit there, but to me it's just rather pointless to include this as a facility. So these units here on level 10, some of it have a wider area, you know. This, I would think, this is within their unit, so this should belong to the unit. But again, it's just messy, right? Unless you have a cover above, right, to protect rubbish coming down into this compound, like what you have for certain developments. If you refer to one of my previous projects, Hillcrest Heights, all the levels from the units on this level, basically the lowest that the unit starts from, it basically has a roof. Other than that, it's going to be dirty with all the rubbish, cigarette butts, very, very common. Unfortunately, in Malaysia, this is our level. You know, people litter. Yeah, this is the main facilities, I mean, for level 10. So, nothing at all. Let's go to the main ones, level 8 and 9. This is supposed to be the viewing deck. But again, what's there to... nothing to view. So we are on level 8, currently being used as VP. So again, like what I was mentioning, just VP not too long ago, 1 to 2 months back. So very, very busy, especially on the weekend. So a lot of people do key collections on the weekend. This is supposed to be a reading area. Yeah, got a bathroom there. So again, it's very busy, supposed to be VP time. This is an open lounge, you can see. And this side here, this is actually a very traditional game. It's called Ting Ting in Bahasa Melayu. In English, hopscotch. Not too many people are familiar with this term, so Ting Ting, yes, more traditional game played by small kids. This is the management office, and currently they are using it for the VP process. So again, Ting Ting, you got two Ting Tings basically. One ladybug design, this is a car design Ting Ting. Yes, so this is basically kids. This is a kids area. A lot of facilities here for kids actually, and it's not fully completed yet. So right beside here is supposed to be a kids basketball and also kids bowling area. Yeah, and this is supposed to be some kids tree. I'm not too sure what it'll be like. It's not completed yet. You can see pretty much this is the bowling path, and this is the basketball. Yeah. So you got some kids power course. Very, very cute. The first time I'm seeing a kids power course. Kids fitness station. Yeah. All of it here are meant for kids. In case that isn't clear enough, it's extremely cute. Got some hammocks here also. It's a walker, but again, very small size walker. And then yeah, towards here, more typical playground. So this has a much better view. Lower until my knee, and you got this metal bars here. Spiral stairs leading up to the main facilities floor on level 9. So let's go. So going up to the 10th floor. So one very interesting thing about this development, right, when they market it, is that this development has supposedly more than 90 facilities. It has 90. Mind-boggling 90. We'll see how relevant and how acceptable are those facilities. But at a very high level, I would say it's very kid-friendly. So there are a lot of facilities dedicated for kids. You saw there, of course, on the floor below. And we have more of this playground area, this fun area here on level 9. Okay, there are a lot of people here. I'll try to quickly zoom in. So there's a kids block basketball here. You can see. There's a slightly bigger basketball. There are even smaller basketballs there, really for kids. And even this, I would say, is for kids, certainly not for adults. Yeah. So this looks quite fun, sort of a bouncing trampoline sort of, you know, and then you got your basketball hoops there. No, this can't be for adults, it's way too low. The fact that I can almost touch it, yeah, not for adults. But yes, very kid friendly. This is your power course. This will be for adults. And this, oh, you got a mini futsal here. So that's a mini futsal, it's very nice. There's supposed to be a games room. This is the games room, but it's not open yet. This is the kids' futsal, like what I was saying. Let me turn on the lights. Yeah. They should have covered it all the way to the top instead of leaving it open. Because even though it's kids, right, you can easily kick above. Easily. This is the games room. I think it's locked because it's not ready yet. Yes, it's locked, unfortunately. Let's take a peek in, can we? You have, looks like we have 2 pool tables here. Darts on the right hand side. And here Here you have windows, so it's better to see two football tables. Three, sorry. No, the other one's a carom. Yeah, the other one's a carom on the far behind here. It's a carom. I'm not sure what this is. Looks like a lounge. There's a mini mart here. Yeah, Eco Mart. What else? Quite a number of toilets here and there. This is not the main toilet. The main toilet is rather impressive. It's big, rather, very spacious. The landing area itself, you know. Okay, we'll go to that shortly. This is their meeting room. It's locked, so we'll have to take a peek through the window. And then you have this central park, sort of, like a fair bit of trees. In time to come, I think these trees will be quite big, quite sizable. So we have a nice landscaping here with tropical trees. This is a swimming pool area. We basically make one round towards the other side, and the swimming pool will be the last. So this is the meeting hall, function room. Towards this end, this is the surround, male, female. And it's quite nice because the height of this surround is quite high up. Unlike most surrounds, right, which is rather low down. The other surround which is rather impressive that I've seen so far is the one at Emerald Line. Okay, we'll take out our slippers. Tempat wuduk, and yeah, this is surround. Yeah. So very high up. And this is the tempat wuduk. And that's the female surround. You got the bilik jenazah, which is usually only found in rumah WIP projects. Bilik jenazah bukan Islam and Islam, basically, to handle dead bodies. Okay, let's fast forward. We'll skip this whole middle part and we'll cross over to the other side, the other block, South Block. Very interesting facilities there also. Let's go. Okay, we are back at this area where you had your kids' basketball block. And you actually have this nice lighted tree. I don't know what you call it, but I can imagine it will be quite nice at night once it's lighted with all these LED flowers, sort of. Yeah. So we came up from here, and again, to recap, we visited this block, which is the north block. Now we are going towards the other block. This is the south block. Very, very new, just repeat, so you can't tell much about the maintenance. Everything is still nice, lovey-dovey. We need to see it. Probably 1 year from now is a good period to evaluate. This is the gym. Okay, shoes not allowed, so I keep my shoes out. Side. So, I don't know. It's very big. It's very spacious. Oh, I think I should wear my shoes. It's okay, I took out my shoes already. You have a gym studio towards there. And yeah. Okay, no, my leg is really dirty. I think I'm supposed to wear shoes. Okay. Cafe. Why is it called a cafe? So these are some of the facilities, right? Although on paper it's 90 facilities, but you don't see anything that resembles a cafe. They have this small, maybe this preparation room. Yeah, I guess this would be part of the cafe. But nah, certainly not. There's no water inlets, outlets here. So I really struggle to see how is this a cafe. A lot more, okay, before we hit here, this is the last, this basically hits towards the swimming pool. You just check out this area here first. So this is the other part of the gym. It's quite large, to be fair, but still a little bit plain and bare. More parkours. And here, here is, okay, the people, not really nice, not much actually. Again, more parkours there. That's supposed to be a yoga deck also. If you see on the wall, right, it's written yoga deck, but frankly there's no space for yoga. So these are the type of facilities which, okay, yoga deck, yeah, just take it off and no proper space. Okay, I'll skip this part. We basically hit towards this door and go through the lift lobby to the other side. Okay, so we've gone through the lift lobby for this south tower. Whoa, and immediately you can hear the sound of water. Nice. So you got the kids water park sort of. That's quite nice. This is your main bathroom, which also houses your steam room and sauna room. So this is the female, and the other one in front is your male. So it's quite large, as I said. Lockers. I'm not keen on this type of system though, where there's keys instead of a number pad or what. The chances of the keys going missing is harder to control. Very big, spacious. So much space for a bathroom. Look at that. You can take a bath, take a shower. And this is a sauna and a steam room. That's the one that emits the steam, sort of basically boiling water out. And this is the sauna room, above average in terms of size. Yeah, oh, I can really feel the heat. Tune it down. No, this is supposed to turn it on, sorry. I can check the temperature. How hot is it? We are at 55. Moisture 63%. 15 minutes. Okay, let's head up. Okay. This consumes a lot of electricity, so if it's not in use, switch it off. Heating elements always consumes the most electricity. And where you have heating elements, your microwave, your oven, iron, aircon, compared to non-heating elements. Non-heating elements will be your lights of your, let's say, your television. Any other consoles, speakers, all this will not consume as much electricity as those with heating elements. Last but not least, yes, swimming pool. So take a shower before you take a dip in. This is Olympic size, easily. infinity view. And what I like about this water facilities, right? So this is, if you notice, this is basically the sole entrance into this area here. You can't enter from the other end. You see, plants are lined up all along. Yeah. So this is sort of the only entrance. Yes, it might be troublesome, but at least it's a very secured area for your kids. This is the only in-out. So if you're swimming there, your kids can be happily playing here. Look at that. This is the first time I'm seeing a basketball hoop in a pool. Okay, it can be, this is the jacuzzi. You can switch it on there. Kids jacuzzi. And yeah, of course, kids water play feature. With your splashing bucket. Then you've got two guns spraying out water. So yes, that sums up the review of this property here. This is the third and last of this new area, I would say. I've reviewed two other properties prior to this, but those are of course a different level. That's the Miko Lew Jalil, which is a PPAM, also a free range condo, and also the other one beside that is a Rumah WIP project. So obviously very different class, different market altogether. And if you look at these facilities, right, I would say the main selling point again is the kids facilities. 90 facilities, a lot of unique facilities. Hit and misses. Not everything is okay to me. For instance, the cafe to me was non-existent, likewise the yoga deck. But the kids one, the water park, the water feature, and even the playground is covered, so I like that. You can also play it, access it, even when it's hot or even when it's raining. Okay, I didn't notice this part here, but that looks like a underwater lounge or gym. Yeah, you can see some structures there. Nice, and there's an island in between, in the middle rather. Oh, you get a quite nice view. Now that I look at it. Okay, this isn't too nice, this building, but here, in this direction, you get a quite nice view. Yeah, all low rise. So yes, if you're interested to purchase a property here, do reach out to Miko and her team. Or if you're an owner and you want to rent or sell your property, do reach out to Miko. Her contact is below in the description. Let me know what you think about this property. And if you like this video, or you find any, or if you know anybody who you might find this video useful, please do share with your friends and families. Last but not least, please do like the video. Do subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you and see you in my next video. Bye!